Hello and welcome, Magic lovers. For today's deck, I decided to bring back Kess Dissident Mage. This is a slightly different build from the one I played before. This is a more recent 5.0 deck list. There's some small changes, nothing too big, but I think it's in general for the better. I can't really put my finger on... There's just a few cards that I didn't really like that I think this one's running a little bit better mix of the cards that you want to see most of the time. So, not going to dwell on it too much. There's another video of Kess if you want to check that one out. I go over the deck. But I'm going to take it to a league and see if we can have success again. Match 1. I am on the draw playing against Ghave, Guru of Spores. And I think I'm going to keep this hand. I'm on the draw. I've got 2 lands in search for Iskanta. Hope that's going to be good enough. Not drawing a land is not ideal. Alright, Ancient Tomb. Opponent plays Nature's Lore. It's going to be hard to kill that Ghave. They're ramping to it pretty darn quick. And a Bitter Blossom, which I have like literally nothing in my deck that deals with the Bitter Blossom. This deck is very soft to artifacts. Or not artifacts, enchantments. And I'm starting to wonder if I should have kept this hand. I'm not sure it would have mattered. Opponent's hand is pretty nuts. Alright, an altar. And they're missing a land drop. Yes, please. Alright. I'm missing a land drop. That sucks a ton. So I definitely should not have kept this hand. I kind of need to deal with that altar. God. Impulse. And plenty of lands here. Doesn't really matter. Alright, might still be in it. Stress them. Wrath of God, Parallax Wave, Doubling Season, Council's Judgment, Cathar's Crusade. Well, I can't deal with the Doubling Season. I can't deal with the Cathar's Crusade, but they just need any color land. Well, I guess they just... Yeah, no, they need white to do the Cathar's Crusade. Need some counter spells here. There's Garruk. They could have sacrificed a creature to get the Doubling Season last turn. So create a 3/3 beast token. Falling behind quickly. But I can deal with the Garruk and I can deal with the altar. With one card. Yeah, I have to put that in my graveyard. I need a land. Ridiculous. Destroy target artifact. 2 damage to target creature or player. Yes, please. Fortunately, my opponent's also missing land drops. That sucks. Oh, they don't have any basic lands. Alright, I need like a Wrath or something. I guess Toxic Deluge would be the answer. Yeah. Yep. Or that. But I can't cast it. Do I just say go? Do I Thoth for something? Because if I fought for a land, I can play it now. I don't know if it really changes much. Oh, I can Subterranean Tremors for 3, can't I? I'd rather have it before. No, that doesn't really matter. It's 8. Yeah. That's... Without flying. Son of a... Never really played that card. Well, I'm still holding the Wrath. That did save me 3 life. Possibly more. Oh, that sucks. Now they're almost certainly going to draw land. Sarah's Sanctum, taps for 2 white mana. They can't hit our land anymore. They can hit our commander, though. Oh, that Cathar's Crusade is going to be brutal. I need to mana link that. I cannot allow the Cathar's Crusade to hit the battlefield. Alright, they are collectively brutalizing me. They probably take the Wrath. Oh, and they're taking 2 life from me. Oh, they take the Factor Fiction. Target player discards a card. Obviously, it's Pyroblast. Alright. Let's take the Council's Judgment. That was a super loose keep. I should have drawn something by now. But I should not have kept the 2-lander. And I should have known better, too. Alright, they're going for another one. Parallax Wave, Council's Judgment. They do still have a Parallax Wave. Now they're hitting all their land drops. Can't let that happen. Alright. I missed that. Yeah, that was loose play. Alright, it's match 2. I have regrouped a bit. I should have never kept that hand. This deck wants to meet its land drops more than anything else in the world. So I should have known better. So let's hope I can play a little bit tighter this time. I'm on the play, playing against Karador. Think I'll absolutely go for the turn 1 duress. I don't know if they play that many non-creature spells, because it's definitely a creature deck. They probably play some, so I'm hoping there's something in their hand. Lead off with the Misty, fetch a Underground Sea, and play the duress. Nothing. Voice of Resurgence. Going to be a problem. Well, I don't think it was right to wait for the duress. Alright, I'm going to play the Arid Mesa. Guess Voice of Resurgence doesn't have to be the biggest problem in the world. I do need to play this Impulse in response. It actually messes up my Fact or Fiction. Well, I could Force of Will it. That is the only card in my hand, though. It's that or lands. Or I could... yeah. Take away my Fact or Fiction. But I get to keep the... if I keep the Force... or I could just take a land. Because if I keep the Force, then I might as well force the Voice of Resurgence. Because otherwise, it's going to make another token. Or... it's a pretty close call. I think I deal with it. I am putting 3 lands to the bottom of my library. So hopefully I don't draw a land this turn. And I'm going to go for it. I can always replay, of course I draw a land. Now let's fetch another land out. Although I just put 3 lands at the bottom of my library, I think it's better not to fetch it on the end of turn. This turn. So they played the Concealed. They played this Forest. Elite Vanguard. That's not something you want to be playing on turn 3. Alright, Chrome Mox. Discarding Finhorn Elves into Tarmogoyf. Alright. I'm going to worry about the Fiery Confluence later. It doesn't do anything to this Tarmogoyf. They have 1 card left. It is Isolated Chapel. I'm going to play my commander. Yeah, I'm just going to get a Badlands. Badlands is fine. Black, red, blue. Can't block the Tarmogoyf, but not a big deal. Opponent can't play their commander yet. There's the Isolated Chapel. As you can see, it's still bugged. It's still highlighting the card, saying that I can play it on my opponent's turn. There's another bug I discovered. It lets you play Ancestral Vision for free out of your graveyard. Which it should not do. That's Impulse. Might hit a removal spell for that Tarmogoyf. Or a Phyrexian Arena. How dangerous is that? I could just opt or Searing Visions. Phyrexian Arena is such an awesome card. Let's try it. I should hit a removal spell for Tarmogoyf sooner than later. And attacking costs me more life than it's worth. I just played a Phyrexian Arena. I need to watch my life a little bit. Alright, Elvish Mystic. Alright, let's Thought Scour ourselves. We hit him to Torok. Or we can just replay the Thought Scour, which I think is fine. Jace doesn't really do anything. And I made Tarmogoyf bigger. I need to hit a way to deal with this Tarmogoyf. If I wipe all their creatures, do I just let them... Is that just leading right into this? Well, I can take 5 more damage from it. Destroy target artifact. 1 damage to each creature, 2 damage to each opponent. Seems fine to me. We're pretty close to playing their commander anyways. You made Tarmogoyf even bigger. I have spells that kill that thing, I swear. I'm getting close to chump block territory. They can't quite play Karador and Voice of Resurgence yet. Karador costs 4 mana. They could play it in an elf. Alright, there's Karador. And an Elite Vanguard, okay. This does 3 damage, this does 3 damage. Jeez. I don't have anything I can do to this frickin'... That's... Supreme Will. And I tapped wrong, I can't Cryptic Command. I don't know what I do here. I can't believe I haven't drawn anything to do with this stupid Tarmogoyf. I mean, I drew the Cryptic Command. I guess that buys me a turn if I chump block. I could still draw a Fatal Push. So let's go for it again. I guess Lightning Bolt's okay. And I'm chump blocking. Under normal circumstances, especially with a Phyrexian Arena, I should have had no trouble drawing enough cards to deal with the Tarmogoyf. There are answers. Alright, that's one of them. Then I can't deal with the token. Not right away, at least. I could wait. I could Cryptic Command this turn, and then Wrath next turn. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Do I Inquisition or something else? Nah. Tap all creep. I think I just need to draw a card. I'm just going to Wrath that thing away anyways. Bajukabog, where are you now? I could just draw Wrath naturally. And then I could Dark Petition for Bajukabog. It can't be Toxic Deluge, though. By Wrath, I mean Damnation. Temporal Manipulation. Alright. I'm going to Sweltering Suns. To get rid of this thing and then the Wrath. Gets rid of the other thing. Ooh, I forgot about the Arena trigger. That's not pay 2 life. Harmonic Sliver. Alright. It's not great. Still not very good for me. It's got to be Damnation. There's nothing else. I wish I could use it for the Bajukabog, but I'd be happy to have my opponent Harmonic Sliver my Phyrexian Arena. As it is now, I need to like bounce it desperately. I guess I can play Kess. No, I can't Cryptic. Yeah, I guess. No, I can't. I can't bounce two things with Cryptic. I can play Kess and take another turn. It might actually buy me a minute. Oh. No, it won't, because I need to bounce the Phyrexian Arena. Alright. Well, that's not a Tarmogoyf. Alright, so human, blue, black, red, so I have plenty of blue. I need 2 more mana. I can't take another turn here. So I need to Cryptic. Turn target permanent. Probably draw a card. It's the only thing that makes any sense. No, 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 no. Turn target permanent, draw a card. This permanent, draw a card. Alright, I drew a Force Spike. So let's keep it open. If they draw a removal spell, though, I'm super dead. That goes for infinity. For always, basically. So. Alright, Avacyn Pilgrim. It does not really concern me. We can just Fiery Confluence. Or are they going to give it to me? Is it 6 mana for this thing? Because they played a land untapped. That suggests they need to use all their mana for something. Harmonic Sliver. Alright. Doesn't do anything. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, they have 0 cards in hand. So I'm going to bounce the Voice of Resurgence. I should have kept a black mana open. Oh, and I'm running out of time. I spent a lot of time on some of my decisions. 3 modes. Oh, no, we know it's in their hand. Shoot, shoot, shoot. 2 modes. These 2. This thing. You. Play. Let's discard that. It's Inquisition. Take that thing. Let's draw. Put lands back. Play search. Should probably be. And then let's bolt that thing just to be safe. And I need to be doing damage to my opponent here. I'm definitely not playing a Phyrexian Arena. I did successfully wipe the board. Alright, there's Karador. Do I have any way to deal with the Tarmogoyf? I guess I could just Dark Petition for a Fatal Push. Or I could just bounce it with Jace. Trying to do this as fast as I can. I think it's correct to ask Kanta. Right. Do they tap mana? Any order. Oop. I should have gotten the Sword of Fire and Ice. Should I destroy the artifact? Yeah, I think it's safest. I hope I targeted the right land. I don't have time. Jeez. Incredibly well played, sir. Great game. I went down to 1 life. Oh, oh my god. Oh, I'm not sure about some of the decisions I made earlier. I mean, they were really iffy decisions. Like, it could have gone either way. Like, oh my god. I went down to 1 life and I had 1:30 left, and I found a way. Wow. I got a match 3. I am on the play. Playing against Edgar, Markov. Yeah, Contained Pact for something. Got 3 lands. Yeah, I guess so. Recoil's pretty good. The red element of Blast is kind of a mulligan in and of itself. This is the 3rd game that Red Elemental Blast has not been a relevant card. Opponent doesn't have a turn 1 play. That's pretty good for me. Alright, I drew a Time Warp. I haven't drawn a land yet. But I still got another one. I might memory lapse something. Seems fine. I don't want a Tainted Pact yet, because I'm probably going to get Toxic Deluge, and I don't want my opponent to know it's coming. Land? I really don't want a Tainted Pact for a... Alright, that enters the battlefield tapped. Do I play it now? And not play Recoil? I mean, I'm not playing my commander on 4. I think that would be foolish. Although they're just going to have however much removal they have. Strange that they didn't play the pumper before attacking. I don't know. Do I bounce this thing? It seems pretty lackluster, but it's one of the best things I can bounce. I can save my life right now and make them discard a card. Yeah. The tokens are the best thing to bounce. It's going to get pumped up soon enough. Kind of playing a card disadvantage game against them. Alright, they got rid of a Braid. Braid doesn't do anything to our deck, really. Drana's good. Drana is very, very good. No, I can't play either of these. Alright. I'm going to take 4 damage, possibly more. They're probably going to play the Lord now. That's probably what they were waiting to play Drana. There's the Lord. Alright. So I'm going to take 6 damage. Yeah, play something else, please. Well, Fiery Confluence is out. Damnation would be better than Toxic Deluge. Skull Clamp. Yep, there it is. Ooh, Engineer Plague. Great, but not here. Mystic Confluence. Good, but not what I'm looking for. Sweltering Suns, not going to get there. Let's hope I don't have to discard most of my... too risky. Doesn't do it. Come on. Nope. Yes, please. Do I take an extra turn first? Does that do all that much? Not really. Let's just go ahead and damn all the nations. And then play the Sulphur Falls because it enters the battlefield tapped. Say go. They're down to 3 cards, one of which is Skull Clamp. Yeah. They have a vampire, so they get to draw a bunch of cards now all of a sudden. Skull Clamp sucks a ton. It's an extraordinarily good card in this deck. Alright, they play a land. And they're Skull Clamping Viscera Seer. So it looks like they really want to get Edgar Markov going off. So it might be time to Temporal Manipulation now. Yeah, I just want to draw another card. It's not great. I want to draw some answers. If I can hit the Skull Clamp with something. Well, that's not great. Alright, well, let's play our commander. And I could recoil a land. It might be alright. That definitely stops their commander. There's a good chance they're just going to kill Kess, but... Let's not give them the Urborg. And that one enters the battlefield tapped. And say go. Alright. They're not immediately removing our creature. They're just drawing a ton of cards. They got removal. Looks like they found something. Yep, there it is. I really need to deal with that skull clamp. It worries me much more than their commander does. So she costs 6 and then a Contained Pact. Alright. Force him to keep doing it, I guess. No. No. That's pretty good. Is that good? No. I need something to do with this. No. No. What cards? I have 47 left in my library. Be fine. No. Wasteland's good, but... Flame Slash, not gonna do it. Underground Sea. Search for Escanta. Flooded Strand. Snapcaster Mage. Oh, I hate exiling that. I've exiled a lot. If I gotten rid of... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take Cryptic Command, I guess. I can't keep exiling my whole library. I'm down to 23 cards. If they go for Edgar Markov, I at least get a Temporal Manipulation. Alright, opponent's getting in for 1. I can't block the Skulk. Probably going to Skull Clamp it. Yep. Well, at least there's 2 cards in my deck that deal with that thing, because I haven't seen... Alright, Olivia. I haven't seen Coalition's Command, and I haven't seen... what's called? The Fiery Confluence. So those are in my deck. Black, okay. So let's take another turn. Let's make him sacrifice a creature. It's at least 1 card. Or, you know, 2 cards out of their... Alright, they got rid of a token. We'll attack. I don't think they can do anything with Olivia here. Play the Urborg. Let's discard the red elemental blast. Okay. I really don't want a damnation, but not drawing a card really sucked. I mean, what do I hit with Cryptic here? I mean, like, draw-wise is what I mean. Like, what do I actually hit that makes this worth holding on to? Yeah, I guess we counter a removal spell or a vampire or something like that. I don't think it's right to cast the Cryptic command right now on my turn. Forerunner of the region. I think I counter it, draw a card. I could tap all their creatures, but my life total is not that low. They're not playing their commander here. I'm actually playing the... oh, that was a pretty good draw. They can kill Olivia if they want. Alright, that one's a good one. It might be getting close to time to damnation. Although we do get several turns. I don't think they can really... Oh, yeah, they can attack with that thing. Is it? Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, we'll block this thing. All right. Not a lot of cards left in my library. Oh. I don't need to... Let's just straight do that twice. One damage to each creature. Yeah, we can destroy the artifact later. Oh, I missed that. That was my own fault. Let's bump this thing. I'd rather kill the other thing. Did I not draw a card? Did I hit the wrong thing? Dang it. Yeah, I probably should have bounced that thing, but not hitting my 2 damage to each opponent, 1 destroy target artifact. And I missed an attack. Edgar Markov is probably coming. Though I think I can Wrath and replay Kess. I think she cost 8 mana though. I need another land. It's a lot of damage. I think I have to Wrath and pray. Alright. I think I cycle that. Don't hit another land, otherwise I'm in a lot more trouble. Doesn't look like it. Steel Shaper's Gift, okay. I happen to have a Kolaghan's Command. I don't want them to. I don't want to give them a chance to replay that. To play whatever's in their hand. Destroy target artifact. Target player discards a card. It was Gatekeeper. Makes sense that they held on to it. Phyrexian Arena again. Nice to see you. I have to pray they don't hit a land here or a removal spell. Do I play the Phyrexian Arena? Yeah, no guts, no glory, right? Do I? Oh, it's so close. I'm going for it. YOLO. Not a land. Gold draws Vampire. He's strong. Alright, Fact or Fiction pretty darn good. Oh, that's an awesome set of cards. All right. Still in a bad way if my opponent hits a land. Don't think there's much I can do about that. We'll hold the Dreadbore. I think we can live a turn. Actually, we can't. We can't at all, can we? Because it does 5 damage, and then I take 1 from the Phyrexian Arena. I shouldn't have played the Phyrexian Arena. Oh my god. Alright, well yeah, they have haste things. Yep. How do I still... Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Oh, okay. And I want this Factor Fiction. Shouldn't it be 5 cards? Oh, there's only 4 cards in my library. I can't believe I did that. I would not have played that if I had realized I just killed myself. I probably could have gotten there. I didn't realize how few cards I had in my library. Oh, well. Alright, down match 4. I'm still in this. I'm still in it. Thrasios and Kraum. Kraum is a problem. I'm on the play. Alright. It's a keepable hand. Subterranean Tremors does not hit. So they have a Chrome Mox. Although we can take it. I think I do. It's a darn good card. They would have pitched the Force Spike for it. Alright. I'm going to play around that Force Spike. Mox Diamond, jeez. I just tried to stop you from being able to do that. City of Brass. Oh. They didn't have that in their hand either. Oh. That's gut-wrenching. That is gut-wrenching, because that card is next to impossible to beat for this deck. I guess we can at least get him down to one card. Which is Fiery Confluence still. They kept two cards. And they hit Blood Moon. Fantastic. I think I'm still going to go after their hand. Hard counter or the cycling counter? I'm going to take the hard counter. I can't do anything to the Blood Moon either. Wow. Alright, well, some draws you just can't beat. And this deck cannot beat Sylvan Library. Like, you counter it or you lose. I mean, it's 80% of the time you lose, most likely. Once the Sylvan Library goes unresolved, like, you can't... We're not in white, so we can't, you know, Vindicate or a bunch of other things. Council's Judgment. Can't do any of that. Same thing with the Blood Moon. Basically any enchantments. Except for the blue ones. Search for Miscanta, you can at least counter with the Pyroblast spells. I'm going to find a blue mana. No, that won't do any good. Yes. Island. Finally, we can cast spells. Not all of our spells, but some of them. There's a snow-covered island somewhere in my deck as well. Then we could actually cast this Capture. We're losing that Jace pretty quick, though. They're hitting the top of my library. And here comes Kraum. Do I Snapcaster for no value? No. No. They're playing Thrasios anyways. So Snapcasting for no value doesn't do anything. I'm just thoroughly beaten here. That Sylvan Library draw was critical. I can kill Thrasios and destroy all artifacts. Doesn't do anything to creatures. And I'm still facing down a Kraum. I don't know if I like subterranean trimmers in this deck. It's that, or I Snapcaster, Tainted Pact, and then only have red mana left. That's not great either. I could play my commander. And then I only have red, so I can't really do anything with it. Opponent can just bounce it. Yep, they're bouncing it. I'm super dead. Opponent can draw all the cards they want. I don't have any mana. I mean, replaying Kess over and over again. Let's give it another turn. It at least slows down the Jace. They're not drawing cards with it. Yeah. Yep. Saw that coming. I don't think there's any way I can win. Like, Toxic Deluge doesn't get out. I mean, look at all this mana they have. Like, they just don't even care if I Toxic Deluge or something like that. They just keep bouncing. I'm just going to call it there. This is not an enjoyable game. Alright, it's match 5. I am on the draw against the same opponent. Magic Online. Thank you very little for that. I am knocked out, but I do not want to deprive people of the fabulous win against Karador or the fabulous loss against Edgar Markov. So I'm just gonna run it again for one more game. Post it no matter what happens. Hopefully I can beat this deck this time. Got a pretty good hand. Daze and Is It Charm. I don't... Wow, they mulliganed to oblivion, didn't they? I'm gonna try and play around the days. I wonder if I counter Thrasios. City of Brass, Tech Edge, another card. I think I do. I'm not doing anything for several turns. Oh yeah, I actually knew about that. Just said I was going to try and play around days, and then I failed to play around the days. Do I put the damnation away? No. Do I put the swamp away? Yes. And then I don't really want to play this temple. So let's just Bajuka Bog their graveyard and say go. At least they're a long way from activating Thrasios. 1 damage a turn isn't a big deal. Play the greatest thief in the multiverse. That's loot. Dark Petition seems slow. We'll go with those two. Oh shoot, that sucks. Well, they've drawn pretty well despite their mulligan. I wonder if they can deal with my commander. Do I wait a turn? Do I Wrath? Yeah, let's Wrath. And wait a turn. Kind of gives me an idea if they have a counterspell, tries to draw out the counterspell. I can always get the Wrath again. And waiting a turn allows me to Thought Seize after playing Kess. They do have a Tech Edge. I doubt they want to use it. But they do have a land that they can play. And then they can replay Thrasios. Alright, there's Thrasios. Definitely looking to take a card out of their hand. Versus Serum Visioning myself. Alright, Spell Snare is fine. They can play Thrasios, Kraum though. So I'm looking for a way to kill it. I could just bounce it. It doesn't really do much. Draws me 2 cards. I guess I could just Dark Petition for removal, so, but... No, that's actually pretty good. They draw a card off the Dark Petition and do a removal spell, though. I get the mana for it, though, right? Yeah. Dreadbore is the cheapest. We'll trade 1 for 3. There's still at least 2 more turns away from casting Kraum. Alright, Nature's Lore. Not a card that worries me too much. Play that one. I don't want to have to fetch and pay life. Let's kill that thing. Yep, they get their scry. And they hit Chandra. Seen the snow-covered forest. They could have a counterspell to counter back with the Chandra. They have seen a few extra cards. We actually only know about the Chandra. Hope not. Ugh. That sucks. Yep, that's clearly the play. I don't really want either of these. Titania? Jeez, alright. There's nothing in their graveyard for Titania to get unless they tech edge me. Looks like they're missing a land to play Kraum or Titania. I mean, they could play Titania Bear. Yeah, okay. Add 2 mana. Oh, yeah, and then they can do Titania. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright, well, I gotta go after Chandra. They hit all my blue lands but one. Is Damnation and Exclude the play? This thing costs 8 mana if I Damnation. I think I have to. The other line is Mystic Confluence, bounce all these things, and then he just replays it, and then he kills all my lands again, because there's a tech edge in his graveyard. I think I have to. I don't think bouncing it does anything. I need another land to play Kess, but my opponent needs lands too. Well, there's an Ancient Tomb. It's a pretty darn good land. I think I have to play this. Oh, I could cycle it. I have one card in hand. I don't know, like both a land or a spell is pretty good for me unless the spell sucks. There are some conditional spells and stuff like that that might not be very good. Cryptic Command would be awful. I'm going to play the land. It just doesn't feel great to have to wait a turn to play Kess. It lets them draw a card, and then we could just draw another land. I guess if I draw another land, I can Subterranean Tremors for 8. Wow, that's a lot of life. Green mana. Search for Tomorrow. They have played their commander a lot. I got lucky that my opponent was mana screwed pretty early. This doesn't seem like a favorable match for me at all. Whatever, we'll pay. What they draw. Eternal Witness. Getting back. Titania. Chandra. Which they can cast this turn. It's a darn good card. I'm going to have a lot of trouble answering that. So this Hero's Downfill. It's Fiery Confluence. Yeah, Fiery Confluence kills it. Conceivably kill them, almost. Turn off all their lands. And then there's... anything else? I could get my own Chandra. And then we're Chandra fighting? Oh, it's only creature. Goblin Dark Dwellers, does that get anything? No. Anything else kill them, or... I mean, they're so close to dead. Collective Brutality. I could just get a Lightning Bolt. Then they'll just give me the Lightning Bolt. Jace? How do I beat that thing? Because, like, it's going to cause a lot of damage to me. I'm at 11. I'm taking 2 a turn, 4 a turn. Like, they don't even have to get the spells. Snapcaster Mage. The card I actually don't want is Snapcaster Mage. Hopefully they don't realize that. Because it does block. But I need to be able to use this Red Elemental Blast. Alright, they gave me the Downfall. Which makes sense. The other one can kill them. Let's just kill that thing. And they've got the other land. They're paying 1 life. They're paying 3 life. Wow. that's pretty good. Although our commander costs most of our mana. Oh, I drew a Jace too, didn't I? I didn't even see that. Alright, let's tap our mana right. Blue, red, black. Oh, it cost all our mana, so it doesn't even matter? Or do I Jace? No, I don't think I can afford to Jace. Not this turn. Alright. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did pick apart their hand a bit, but I got fortunate that I was off to an early start there. But, I mean, that's what the deck is designed to do. It's meant to capitalize on opponents who falter for even a moment. You know, it's the same way Queen Marchesa is. Like, although Queen Marchesa has more land destruction, you're looking to vindicate and sinkhole and stuff like that. So if your opponent mana falters even a little bit, you can usually just jump on that. This one's more of a card advantage kind of thing. You're looking to capitalize on taking your opponent's best cards, you know, so that you get better cards than they do, and then getting card advantage and taking away their card advantage and those kind of things. So that's what the deck does. So, you know, we got a little bit lucky in that last one. It seems like a bad match. Kraum is a 4/4 flying haste for 5 mana without partner is pretty good. But with partner, geez, I mean, it's just so hard. I mean, they played their partners so many times. And we actually countered the last 2 of those, and it was the life loss that from all their lands. And yeah, so I apologize for game 1. I shouldn't have kept that hand. I made a couple of mistakes. I hadn't played with Subterranean Tremors in this deck, at least. I just had never drawn it, and so that was a bad play. And then I played into their other thing, and then I'm not sure if I could have beaten Edgar. I only had 2 turns left, and I needed more than 2 turns of damage. And if I hadn't played, if I had seen how few cards, like I knew I was down low, but I forgot I was that low, I probably wouldn't have played the Phyrexian Arena. Because that's essentially what killed me. I didn't have enough turns, but if I hadn't, I wouldn't have drawn the Fact or Fiction that one turn. I would have drawn just a land, and I might have lost there too. So the fact that I mean, the second Tainted Pact was probably a little bit too... I was trying to get some artifact destruction, and after already Tainted Pacting half my deck just to get... I had to get a Damnation or a Toxic Deluge there. Otherwise, the game was pretty much over. So that first one, if that had cost me the game, that's fine. The second one, I didn't even end up getting artifact destruction, and I think I just took too many cards out of my library on that Tainted Pact. And that actually cost me the league. So, because I probably could have just picked an earlier card and I would have been fine. And then everything else I did after that, I would have established control of the game. I mean, I guess it would have changed my draws completely. But, so who knows. But the Karador match was really interesting. That was a really cool match. And the first Thrasios and Kraum match shows how bad this deck has trouble with Sylvan Library. Sylvan Library is just like the nemesis of this deck. I've played quite a few matches with this deck, and Sylvan Library is really hard to beat. So I hope you enjoyed those matches. I hope you didn't, you know, cringe too bad at my misplays. I hope you can laugh at them with me. So thank you for watching. Have a good night.